4 times. Do I hear the match starting up?
Indeed we do. We have Dark Falcon versus WaDi. Dark Falcon, not playing Falco, playing Richter Belmont. And WaDi, of course, the tried, the true robotic operating buddy.
Ain't nothing friendly about this toy, though.
Exactly. This thing is built to kill. Because it is a beast, it is a monster, and it is a major threat to the Belmont clan right now.
Yeah, and it's but you gotta imagine Belmont's gonna be able to handle it. You know, if you can beat vampires, what's a robot?
To be honest, this sounds like a really good canon matchup. You have a possessed toy. The second that you have this like medieval-looking man out here with holy water and a cross, like, yeah, this toy is definitely possessed by the devil. We gotta get this out of here.
I can see that. This could also be a horror story. This could be a... I don't know who's going to make it, but I could definitely see this being a horror story. One of the scary ones, like, oh my god. It's like the remake of Chucky.
Exactly, I was just about to say that.
Hopefully we don't have anyone that's afraid of it. Sorry if so.
I mean, Dark Falcon might be afraid of it once WaDi gets cooking here. It is a 3-stock-apiece situation, a lot of back and forth, but anybody's game.
Yeah, I love WaDi's response to these projectile barrages. He just goes up as high as possible. He's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I'll come down when they're done.
What's Belmont going to do? Belmont's not going up there. Belmont can't reach. And even if Belmont wanted to reach, up air only hits directly above. It's not an issue. Fantastic job taking that stop. WaDi finding it open.
You love to see it there, and just the immediate back off into gyro and laser pressure. I mean, Belmont might have the range with some of those projectiles, but getting outranged by Rob is kind of par for the course here.
That weak hit up air, very nearly Dark Falcon had the sickest of conversions right there with the kill, but instead, good SDI by WaDi ruins that attempt at a switch clip. And Dark is just mashing buttons out here. He's like, please, all I need is one of these tippers. You gotta get one.
The B button is strong.
He's quickly getting eclipsed in percentages, very nearly lapped by now.
And unfortunately, again, WaDi's not one of the players you're allowed to just push buttons against. Everything has to be delivered, has to be intentional, or it becomes a very, very one-sided matchup, as we're witnessing right now. Shout out to the Dark Falcon for changing up the pace, mixing it up a little bit, recognizing that, hey, this is not working, I have to do something different.
Yeah, the name of the game is the B button right now, and Dark Falcon is trying to find anything to get this stock, but without trying to push too hard, they're not really finding anything.
What
the top?
What is that?
Excuse me?
That back here actually not killing at 160, so it looks like he didn't hit the tipper. That's insane, though. WaDi's DI absolutely on point.
Rob is deceptively heavy as well. You have to calculate that. And I loved the held shield there at ledge, because if anything hit, WaDi would have been dead. But that toy is living. It does not hit the expiration date. It is staying strong after all these years.
I mean, WaDi is putting on a clinic of just absolutely avoiding the important hits. Like, every now and then he gets hit with a little bit of fire or like a small nick from the up B, but he's just avoiding all of those back airs, forward airs, and up airs that will actually do the killing. You can have the setup moves, but you have to convert off of them. And if you don't hit the tipper, you are not going to get the stock. And if Nintendo doesn't patch this game, I am not going to be able to finish a single damn match.
Oh, WaDi will, as far as we know, WaDi has never lost a stock before. He has an ironclad grip on that bad boy, and who can say for sure, but Dark Falcon is not having a fun time.
Just the slow zoom in is our stream runner slowly losing his mind. Everybody, go ahead and shed a single tear for the Brig in the back room here, watching these matches and watching the results screen, but never making it to the end. I am very sorry for the technical difficulties. We are doing the best that we can. This is something we're going to need to phone Sakurai about.
Exactly. We've refreshed the arena. The frame rate and everything is good on our end. We've had the TO, and the stream runner make sure everything's going smoothly tonight. But still, The big Nintendo does not want us to succeed here today.
Yeah, this is entirely out of our control. A few of our players, we've had like an odd number of DQs tonight, so it appears to be not even something dealing with our region, but the entire, like, we have random people from all the way across the country saying that they've had a lot of disconnects and a lot of extra lag tests, so it seems as though the Nintendo servers are a bit stressed right now.
What's happened tonight? What made them stressed tonight? I don't think this would play a role, but I do know there was a major cable that was like messed up, leading like that goes through the water, like through the ocean somewhere. I know it affected Riot Games.
This man out here playing League before our games, he knows.
It was Valorant. Valorant is where I saw the
Valorant, really? Are you into that now too?
I played occasionally.
I see.
Also wants me to play it more. He's trying to bring me back. But no surprise, WaDi did win, and I think it was so interesting to watch a game that, you know, there were probably 3 minutes left in the match, but it was still either a 3 stock or a low percent 2 stock. Normally, a loss that large is generally, you know, kind of just really a speed run, just someone trampling over someone else. This was a much slower, methodical one, but still the same result.
And I gotta say, it's looking much better for Dark Falcon this time around. WaDi was living up to 200%. Theoretically, didn't even die that first game. So just having WaDi already in the corner, already at triple-digit percent, is such a good way for Dark Falcon to start off here. So maybe that stage counter pick does help.
Bigger stage, more room to run, more room to toss projectiles, and WaDi, he has to use more and more fuel to get up high and away from Dark Falcon. But the second that he gets in, he's making it count. Look at this, already 74%. He tries for that forward air that would have spelt doom for Dark Falcon's first stock. Instead, he gets the back air, tosses an axe out, and forces WaDi high.
The bobbing and weaving from WaDi to get over just the arsenal of aerials and everything is just insane. But finally, though, Dark getting the first maybe stock of this entire set. You'd love to see it happen, folks. On the map, has the lead right now, and that's a good way to start yourself off game 2.
Gets the neutral air conversion into the up air. Is he going to get the up B?
Oh my god, that was absolutely immaculate from Dark Falcon. WaDi is sitting on the Angel platform, wondering how he just got bopped so hard.
He needed a whole minute to compose himself, and Dark Falcon wasn't about to let him have it as he tried to get a neutral air string, while WaDi was sitting there making sure that his reaction was on point to the Twitch clip.
It was wild because there was part of me that wanted to say, was that side to be intentional? And then as you saw the setup appearing, that was 100% intentional. That is an entire stop. Wow.
Gotta the creativity of Belmont players using those projectiles to have crazy good combos instead of just kind of throwing out some zones.
Getting rid of the internet while they're at it. They said, you know what? Combos are so good, we got to keep it under wraps for the national.
This is so cursed.
We got our clip, and then game over, y'all. Just go home. That's it.
This is beyond cursed.
Good lord.
What an evening. Back to the podcast, I guess.
I mean, if we had the audio, we could at least commentate that, but we don't even have that to go by. Good God.
They can't give us anything these days. They make it hard for the commentators.
Well, I hope people place their bets. There's that. There's that to look forward to.
Yeah, spin the wheel. What are the predictions looking like in chat?
It's just a roulette wheel and who does it these days, because we don't even know who's winning right now. It's just a total gamble. WaDi is up a game.
Well, is WaDi streaming?
I believe he is, yes.
I'm loading that up right now. Good point.
Yeah,
So yeah, get the
secondhand
updates real quick.
We'd find it out if we wanted to. Really want to get to the bottom of it. But the game is over.
It's Dark Falcon actually coming out on top there. I mean, we saw the immaculate clip.
Yeah.
It was amazing. He deserves the W there. So all the power to you. Respect it, and it looks like we are in fact going to that game 3.
Is that one stock was enough? That Twitch clip was enough for WaDi to say, you know what, I don't even want to play anymore.
Yeah, respect. You got this one. You deserve this one.
I'm I'm not gonna lie. We literally saw WaDi wait on the platform, drop down just to take a free hit without moving.
I will say,
so good.
I love how expressive WaDi is. Really, I could totally imagine him freaking out from that combo and just sitting there in disbelief for like 5 seconds.
Me too. That was the first thing I thought of.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so in character for him.
Yeah, he's not one of those people that like fakes their reactions for extra views on Twitch. He's just like that in person. We've definitely like played games where like he hits me with something crazy and he pops off super hard, or I hit him with something crazy and his like jaw drops and just like looks over at you, which is the most tilting thing ever in a game when you're trying to concentrate and your opponent just like has their jaw drop and like looks at you and smiles and laughs. It's like, oh yeah, I that's right, I did something cool. Can you take it seriously, please?
You gotta do it back.
Exactly. That's exactly the move. The move is definitely just to fire another salvo right back.
And then you get to look. you get to look right back. You get to look and ask them why they don't have the same look you have.
Exactly. Where's your smile now, son?
But we are waiting for them to start.
Yep, prepped and ready for Game 3. I guess we can go ahead and provide a little bit of a bracket update as we have MVD losing 2-0 to 8-Bit Man after MVD eliminated JJA 2-0. So MVD out of the tournament as 8-Bit Man advances to losers semi-final. The winner of this match, of this game actually, as we're going into Game 3 tied, will face Apple in the final losers quarters match.
And I am ready to see more of that Steve action. Sounds exciting.
Getting back into it though, Game 3, Dark Falcon versus WaDi. Now on WaDi's counter pick, and that town and city change by Dark Falcon certainly made a difference. So we are not having any platforms or aerial assistance here, as those two side ones probably going to aid WaDi in getting up and hurt Dark Falcon's projectile barrage at edge.
Right around WaDi still stick to that side ledge, and if you give him just a moment, you will see that in fact, hold your applause, drum roll please, that we're still in this game, baby. Thank you, Sakurai.
The fake out right there. It froze for everyone. This time it wasn't just us. We have been gifted a game, y'all.
Well, for now, that was 20 seconds into the match.
Free at last, free at last. Oh,
Don't you say it. No.
I'm sorry I said it, folks, but we're still in it, baby. Never give up.
So that's the real question. When something like this happens, you just gotta play through it and just assume that the match is gonna continue.
You have to pick a god and pray. Hope yours has the divine power to keep you in this match. Couple
They're
other
not quite finishing up. 161%, and Dark Falcon lived that. That is impressive. WaDi tries to go for the rotor arms, and the game immediately lags.
You can see him though, scooped up. Dark Falcon thinking about it, just escapes it in the next frame available. This is one of my favorite PowerPoints I've seen in the last few years, folks. This is just so immaculate.
We getting a chapter by chapter breakdown of this gameplay, and you know, after every chapter, there's just a little intermission.
Yeah, it's a 15-act play, where you have a little 10-minute intermission between each one. You get to buy some snacks, get to support the school that you're currently watching it from. Spinning arms, and the gyro actually tacks him on the way out for good measure. That's how you take a stock. WaDi looking pretty good so far, but who can say what'll happen, because Dark managed to take that game 2 and keep it close.
True, WaDi is looking like he's clamped down on neutral this game. Like, we are just not seeing Dark get any pressure. Very nearly dying to that rotor arms off the side, as he had no double jump right there.
So clearly the larger Sage, the platform setups, I think, if anything, is what's helping WaDi out the most. Is that, like, Dark Falcon can't really get anything started. That's how I set up.
Yeah, I love that. It was super, super good. WaDi swatting the holy fire out of the way. And that is going to be swatting Dark Falcon out of the way as well. One stock left for Dark Falcon, his tournament stock. Can he handle it?
I don't know. Right now, we're seeing a worse trend than we did game number 1. And we saw how that result ended. So,
So what you're saying is that WaDi just needs to not get styled on again. Sounds like a good recipe for success. That's why we pay you the big bucks.
I think WaDi can get styled on right now and still win.
Damn.
This is quite the deficit that Dark Falcon has found themselves in.
True.
Every time the game slows down, I get scared. I clench up just a bit.
Well, we know there's going to be a lag test after this. Can I get that DQ victory?
We'll see, though, because WaDi currently is having the victory almost handed to him. 3 stock, finally off stage for the first time in a bit. Taking his time and recovering all the way to the tippy top.
That's one of the huge benefits that I didn't even consider until watching WaDi do it, is that you don't get to do the normal ledge traps that, you know, the Belmonts generally do, because Rob just flies above them all. Rob says, I don't care about the holy fire, or it's also down here on foreheads, but you have to be a lot more creative and play a different game, and that was almost it right there. Just because of that up B that Rob possesses.
Indeed. Remember, the kind of robbing them of the option is so powerful, and robbing them of the final stock as well. After a very dubious few games, it appears that WaDi has taken it with a 3 stock and 2-1 over Dark Falcon.
Very, very solid performance by both players. A little scary at times, depending on who you were rooting for. But regardless of the results, nothing could take away that stock of Game 2 by Dark Falcon. That was look, you still won, okay? You didn't win, but you won. It's one of those.
Technically, a technical victory is the best kind of victory.
I mean, he's got that clip to add to evidence.zip that he's got some moves.
That doesn't get to Amazon
gift card,
but you know, it still goes in the .zip folder.
Exactly. This man he's just prepping for his combo video. He's just getting that footage.
He has won the game of Twitter, but he has lost this tournament set, unfortunately.
But does advance into this bracket a little bit further, getting that much closer to victory. So congrats to WaDi, and great run nonetheless by Dark Falcon.